Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Unbound, the Season 2 Electric Boogaloo. I had a quick Google just out of interest of what caused the Sandygast to spawn up there. I think I kept calling it Palosand last time, that's the evolution, right? It turns out it spawns on Mondays and Tuesdays, which is really interesting because I didn't realize that. I thought it was always there, so it kind of implies that every time I've played this game, I've got to that point on a Monday or a Tuesday. Also seems really weird that it would be a Monday and a Tuesday because, you know, who's building sandcastles on Mondays and Tuesdays, right? Surely that's a weekend type of deal. Anyway, because of that, I'm going to actually wait. I'm recording this on a Friday right now. I'm probably going to record another one of these on Monday. So I'll pick it up then. But either way, we beat the first gym last time. And honestly, I said this at the start of the last episode, I think we're actually over the hump though now. Gleb is carrying, look at that, instant crit. It allows me to forgive you for the miss from your first attack. But yeah, I think Gleb and just having access to non-ghost moves it's just swell, right? And in this forest, we're going to pick up some more ghost types to increase my coverage, and things should start moving pretty smoothly, I'm hoping. Yeah, I could move the clock to change the date so that, you know, I can get the Sandygast encounter now, so I already have it. Honestly, I kind of like the time limited events. Like, I like the day-night cycles and stuff that were in the game, really in your, like, real time. So you have to, like, plan your life around the Pokemon game. I found that kind of, you know, audacious, and therefore kind of cool. So I'm going to respect the game. I'm going to play to its times, i.e. my time. And I'll wait. I'm an adult, I can wait. Anyway, I don't think there's anything up here, but just in case there's an item, I'll go this way. A Ghastly. Hello, Ghastly. Right. Air Cutter might one-shot you, so you know what? Annie, this is a job for you. Payback is a great move for you to know. Oh my god. That did way more than I was expecting. Alright, give it a Pokeball. Honestly, I should probably have used the Heal Ball then. It's going straight into my party anyway, but... I have a horrible feeling, since we just nearly one-shot it with an Astonish, that this might have some truly awful defensive stats, but we'll have a look. Also, I've just remembered, let me just pull up my sub-list so that I can have a name for this guy. My bad, I forgot to do that prior. Alright, nearly there. Alright, ooh, this is going to be a very appropriate name. Yes. I don't know if it's going to fit, but we have a super inhuman. By the way, if you also, you know, you subscribed in the past and you want to be in on it, just shout me in the comments and I'll put you in regardless. Right, it's capital I, interestingly. So yeah, this is definitely not going to fit, but we'll go like super in hum. Perfect. Ish. Alright. And let's see what your stats are. Well, defense was the low stat, but actually you've got an A in special attack. You have got your nature in special defense, which is a little bit unfortunate, but also your HP is A, so you are the ultimate glass cannon. But you know what? It's your foibles, right, that make you who you are, right? Your uniqueness, sorry, is the word I was going for. I can get behind this. Right, welcome to the team. You may have also noticed that I did a little sidebar to this, which doesn't automatically update, so I'll do this between parts, and this time I'll try and keep on top of it, unlike my Season 1, where honestly, we were catching too many Pokemon then. But now we've got a refined list, it's much easier to keep on top of. So we're going to have a Ghastly on here. Whoops, pushed the wrong button again. Beedrill should be pretty good experience at this point. Yeah, 619. Nice. Yeah, I think Frostless is going to be a special attacker, so let's... Honestly, I'm never going to use it later. I'll give you 2 Ice-type moves for now. I didn't add Nameless, by the way, to the sidebar because I obviously can't use it yet, so they're not officially one of my party Pokemon yet. You're just kind of here as a parasite, no offense. You're just stealing some, you know, XP from the others. You're piggybacking, right? Oh, there is a TM up here. Okay, Infestation. Damage over time, bug type move. It's not exactly what I was, looking for, but we can do something with it, maybe. Like, maybe we get a Pokemon to... I don't know how many Ghost-type Pokemon are very tanky, but if we get, like, a tanky Ghost-type Pokemon, we could set up something with, like, Toxic in the future, but, for now we can use Infestation instead. Anyway. Pumpkaboo. You know what? Super Inhuman as well. You're going to be very useful for catching Pokemon, because you have Nightshade now, which does a flat 25 damage regardless. So you could help me catch Pokemon. Oh, wow. Well, let's put this to the test. Alright, everyone is perishing. We could throw some balls at this guy. Like, Air Cut is going to get the kill. Alright. Either get inside the ball now, or I'm just going to kill you and we'll try and catch you again in a moment. Okay, good choice. Alright, Pumpkaboo, you are going to be known as a lower. And we'll head back to the Pokemon Center. Let me have a quick look at your stats. Okay. Well, it looks like you're a Fizz attacker. Your nature is in Fizz attack. Your speed is very rough, but we can work with this as well. I'm pretty happy with these 2 guys, honestly. Welcome additions to the squad. Okay. Let's change our party up a little bit. Let's lead with Super Inhuman. I think a lower is a little bit too low of a level right now. Actually, what moves do you have, just out of interest? So you have Frisk, which isn't exactly the best ability. Shadow Sneak, Trick or Treat, Razor Leaf. What's Trick or Treat do again? Oh yeah, it turns something into a ghost type. I remember vaguely that ability. We'll probably be replacing that. Now, I think there's 2 more ghosts in this area. Duskull is one of them. I think the rare Pokemon in this area is Phantom. I would obviously... I say obviously. I'd like to get as many unique ones as possible. Holy moly, that wrecked me. But if we like miss one of them, then so be it. I forgot, Super Inhuman, you are the glass cannon, right? We'll stick in with Gleb. Gleb is on fire right now. Alright. Let's... How do I want to do this? Let's put Annie at the front then, because Super Inhuman is having the worst time imaginable. More pump caboose. In terms of, you know, using the same Pokemon, I'm probably going to try and avoid doing it as much as possible. But I'm not gonna say never, alright? There might come a gym at some point, and there are definitely some gyms I can think of, where it's going to be extremely challenging with anything but a very specific, like, subset of ghost types. And I might have to catch, you know, 2 of the same type. Or the same species, even. Man, I mean, that's a priority move, to be fair, but Annie, you are pretty slow. I'd really rather not use my potion, either. I know there's another heal coming up fairly soon. If I can get to the next route, there's a heal. Oops. I keep inadvertently just leaning on the speed up button. Nice. Some little levels as well for my party, very nice. I should also move you to second, just in case I get into a double battle. Right, is there a secret item in these mushrooms? There is. Excellent. Okay, and the Caterpie. So there are a few bugs in here as well. But obviously they're not going to be for us this run. Right, you've evolved your Pokemon. Have you evolved them into Metapods and Kakoonas by coincidence? Okay, you've evolved into a Dottler. Alright, didn't expect that. You are going to get rolled, though. You're a Psychic Bug going into Ghost Flying. Alright, I'm stunned you lived. Alright. Honestly, nice try. Okay, we could throw some Carbos on... Actually, I might even do that now. We could throw Carbos on Litwick just to make it a little bit faster. It might be a bit of a waste, though. Like, there is a temptation just to pump all stats into Gleb. Gleb is the carry right now. But you know what, Annie? I'll give you a bit of love. Alright, we'll come back in a second, Forest. I'm going to try and get into the next route to get a heal. And then I said we can come back and get What am I saying? Duskull. I really like the Duskull. The Phantom, I think, is the rare Pokemon in this area, so I'm not gonna hard grind it. We've already got a Ghost Grass type as well. If you offer it me, though, I won't say no. I'll take it. Oh, I forgot. I think Shuppet might be in this area as well. Okay, that's definitely a Pokemon I should consider catching. I mean, as I said, the Ghost Pool is so small, I need to catch as many as I can, right? For as much coverage as possible. Alright, well, I'll be back. Yep, I know. Oh, just mashing A. Alright, now, I'm pretty certain you have to battle this person. Yeah, I really like this as a mechanic. If you beat her, she'll heal your Pokemon. Very cool. Okay, Gleb, you've got this. And if you don't, we're in trouble, because there's not a lot of healthy Pokemon left in my party. And then Chansey. Do I dare try and get Alola to get a kill? You know what, Alola? There's a decent chance Chansey can't hurt you. Famous last words. In before Fairy. Okay, that's the positive start. And it's huge experience from Chansey, right? That might even be a level. 1,627, you're crazy. That might be 2 levels. Leech Seed? Yeah, I can see a world where Leech Seed is used. I cannot see a world... Well, actually, maybe there is a world where Trick or Treat is used. Because I am an entirely ghost party, so... Huh. You know what? For now, let's go to Confuse Rates. It doesn't work anyway, right? I ran the numbers, and the numbers are bad. Holy moly, I did get a double level. Everyone's dinging. What a battle. Thank you, Nurse Laura. And she's going to heal me afterwards. A saint is what we'll call you. Saint Laura. Also, I'll take this person, please. And let me go grab this item. A revive. Good. We're going to need them in the future. That's for certain. Alright. Man, Gleb! You're just critting every single time. It's crazy right now. We should have called you Super Inhuman. Okay, let's try and get the, at the very least, Shuppet and Duskull. We'll try this. And whoops, I think I will take the battles. Oh wow, it has Miracle Seed. Sadly, I have no Thief, or you can get the items with knockoff in this game. If you like knock off and then defeat the Pokemon, it's like, oh, do you want to pick up this item? It's like, hell yeah. I completely forgot Seedot was in this area. No offense to you, Seedot, but you're pretty forgettable. Oh man, you know Rollout? Call me impressed. Please, game. Something different. Let me just check my cheat sheet here. You can get these Pokemon here, right? I'm not dumb. Shuppet, Duskull, Phantom. Yes, I'm missing all of those. And Phantom is like the super rare one. Okay. Okay. Bit of bad confusion RNG. Do I risk it? I risk it. Well done, Aloha. You pulled through when you needed to most. Enjoy that level, you've earned it. Now you can get a nice little rest in the back of the party. Alright, let's put Super Inhuman at the front. It's going to be a little bit awkward for Super Inhuman, because as good as he is at catching Pokemon, Nightshade's not very good for, you know, killing Pokemon. We'll try a Payback. Yeah, it's not particularly strong because I don't think you're a particularly good Fizz attacker, right? You're a special attacker. Oh my god. And you get rolled by everything. Alright. Super Inhuman. One day we'll use you to, you know, your utmost. Alright, let's leave with Annie then for a little bit. Alright, I think I'm getting to this point again where let me give it like 3 more encounters and I'll pause it and unpause it when I get either Shuppet or Duskull. Collect once on a Double Slap. Is Double Slap better than Pound? Probably not. Call that 2. And then give me 1 more. Alright. So we'll beat this Caterpie. I'm going to go back and heal. And what I'm just going to do is I'm going to skip every single battle I get so I shouldn't get any more experience until I find either Shuppet and Duskull. And then I'll ideally show off capturing it. Otherwise, you know, I'm going to show off me failing to capture it, which is obviously not the dream, right? Thank you very much. We'll put Super Inhuman to the front again for the Nightshade. And see you in a moment. Alright, a moment has passed. And actually, this was the 3rd battle, you know, afterwards. So it's literally taking me like 20 seconds to get here. A Duskull. Let's give you a Nightshade. Perfect amount of damage. Now we just spam Pokeballs at you. You know what? You seem like, you know, they give you like this dark, edgy look. But I'm going to soften you up with a nice pink heal ball. And it'll be surprising for the opponent, you know, I throw out this cute pink ball, and out comes a fucking dark ghost with a skull on its face. The element of surprise. I should automatically get a free Astonish for that. Do I want to learn Curse? Yeah, sure. You are a complete glass cannon anyway, so you might as well, you know, give your life for the cause to put a curse on someone. You know, if needs must. Alright, and what name are you getting? You are going to be... You're going to be Keegan. welcome to the squad, Keegan. Let's see your stats. A whole load of average is what I'm going to say. Not special in any way whatsoever, except you are mine, so welcome to the team, Keegan. Okay, do I grind out another different Pokemon? I think I will. I really want the Shuppet, so I'm going to pause again and do the same thing. I'm just going to skip battles until I get to a Shuppet. So give me a moment. I don't know what it is with the rule of 3, but again, 3 afterwards, after the pause, Shuppet shows up. Alright. We go with Nightshade again. Perfect. We put you into yellow. And now we're just going to lob balls at you. Cool. Alright, and now Shuppet, you are actually going to be... You are going to be DigiF. You know what? You actually got numbers on it as well. You're DigiF 100. Welcome to the squad. Alright, Phantom, I'm sorry, but I'll come back and get you when I get Dex Nav or something like that. Just to make it a little bit easier. Alright, we will take the shortcut back to Dresco. Very, again, nice quality of life thing. Don't have to walk back through the forest. Admittedly, I have to do it the other way, but let me go grab Shuppet and we'll swap out one of our heavy hitters. Give him a rest in the box. This is going to be the other, you know, big part of this playthrough. It's going to be managing the team, because obviously I need some... I'm going to need reasonable coverage, as I mentioned. So I'm going to need Pokemon for many eventualities, and I think Shuppet is a real solid one for that. Let me drop Gleb. You can have a break. Get in the box. And don't worry, we're going to grab you back fairly soon. Alright, let's have a look at Keegan and DigiF. Oh, we looked at Keegan, sorry, you were very average. DigiF, you have your Nature and Special Attack, which is pretty good. You do seem to be more of a mixed attacker. But I like your other stats. Well, I like some of your other stats. You're good enough, though, for me to feel pretty happy about things. Alright. You know what? I was worried about getting some Ghosts in there with, like, all E's and, you know, F stats. Actually, I don't know if there is an F stat in this game. But I'm content with what I've got. Now we just need to level up these dudes. Shadow Sneak, Pursuit. So you've got a Dark move as well. You've got a Dark move as well. Alright. I'll lead then with... You know what? I'll lead with DigiF. I will try and pump some levels into Keegan via Expert Share first. you know, you wait for one Shuppet and then two come along immediately after one another. Right, nice win, DigiF. Let's try leading with Shadow Sneak this time. Goodbye, DigiF. Oh no, you lived. I thought it was 25 damage, Nightshade. Is it 18 or whatever? I just took 17 instead. Or 20 maybe? I'm pretty certain it's one of those moves that does a fixed amount of damage though. Alright, let's lead with Alola again. And you can take a little rest. Alright, nice try, Pumpkaboo. Unfortunately for you, I'm already a ghost. Sure, C-Dot. I'll finish you off as well. I might as well. I don't think I'm going to need to farm too much in this game for experience. We should be fine with the level cap and the amount of trainers in this game. We should hit the cap pretty naturally. But it's just nice, you know, to, before you start a route, just to get a little bit of extra life. Alright, let me check my little cheat sheet again. I'm pretty certain there's nothing in the volcano for me. And I would be correct. So we're just going to power through this volcano. Again, I love in this game that you can get fire types so early. I just like to turn it on its head because so many of the games, by the way, I should probably not be leading with a grass type now. Okay, let me just do a little hot swap. Get it? Hot swap? I'm, you know, burning. I mean, a volcano. But yeah, I like that it turns it on its head because so many Pokemon games, you know, they start off with the Route 1 bird, and there's also a bug Pokemon in there. Like, you know, mix things up. Put a dragon in Route 1. Alright, let me just grab the heal again and swap the party around. We'll lead with Digief. How much does this do with your HP bar? Okay, I didn't think it was going to be more than half. Man! Incinerate! It hurts. That does a lot of damage. Am I ever going to leave this first room? Because I'm definitely going to go back and heal again. I will, but I'll lead with someone a little bit stronger next time. Alright. Enough silly games. Let's put the stronger one at the front, and also the one that can't be burnt. That's not you, that's you. Ooh, a Magby. Is Magby pretty good for experience? I don't remember. My gut is telling me it's going to be decent, but it might be one of those things that surprises me. Oh, wow. I didn't notice that I had Flash Fire. I should really pay attention to my abilities. They're going to be important in the future. What is in here? There's an item. Ooh, a rare candy? Or what I probably use it for, an emergency revive. Stunned, by the way, I didn't get an encounter there. Where am I going? Your school told you it's dangerous to come here? Your school shouldn't need to tell you it's dangerous to come to an active volcano. Which, spoilers, has a legendary bird in it. And you came in here with just a Woobat. Good luck to you. Yeah, there is a rare bird type around here. It's called Moltres. Ooh, Mawile. Fairy Steel, correct? Let's try a Will-O-Wisp Hex. Ah. Pain. How much? I should have just hexed. Okay. Let's go with Digi-F and hope you live through another bite. You did. And now we can go for the Shadow Sneak. Alright, Keegan, you want to learn Nightshade? You're probably going to want Nightshade. You do. Disable, get out of town. And man, Super Inhuman is getting pretty close to the level. Okay, this is fairly correct. I don't have any poison type moves. However, Super Inhuman at least has poison typing, so they'll be good against fairy type moves. So we'll send you back out. And let's do a bit of confusion. Actually, are you Fairy Grass? I don't remember. God, Flababy makes me so confused. I think you might be Fairy Grass, right? Right, Digi-F hits 18. I want to learn Will-O-Wisp. It's only good for you, really, if you pick up Hex fairly soon afterwards, but at the very least, I'm not going to use Spite, so we'll whack this on there. And at the very least, Digi-F could set up the Will-O-Wisp for Annie to Hex. By the way, did you go to try and catch Moltres with two Pokemon that were... Actually, I guess... I was going to say both weak to fire, but Mawile isn't, right? Ooh, Roly-Coly. Possibly the best looking Pokemon from Gen 8. I forgot Annie was still leading, my bad. Alright, let's go with a Razor Leaf here. Nope, we'll stay versus the Rock and Roller. Or, you know, the Glory Hole Pokemon. Right, you have Sturdy, I assume. Oh, did he not have Sturdy? Did it just happen to leave him on one health? A bit unfortunate. Oh yeah, he had Weak Arm, right? His effect just procced. Man, that was pretty unlucky then. That was a crit as well. Right, do you want to learn Bullet Seed? So on average, hang on a minute. So this is a move that hits 2 to 5 times, right? So on average, it's going to hit somewhere like, you know, between the 3 and the 4 region. Hitting 3 times is going to do 75 damage. So it's just an upgrade on Razor Leaf, except Razor Leaf has a higher crit chance. Let's... You know what, let's try it. There are, like, move relearners in this game as well. You do need heart scales for it, though. And I don't think it's going to matter in the long run. Like, we're not going to run Razor Leaf to the end game. Holy moly, Annie. Annie's online now. Flame Burst, get rid of this Confuse Ray. You know, truth be told, I'm stepping on my tippy toes. I'm starting to be worried about Confuse Ray. It is garbage of an ability, so... But Annie now can actually hit things that are not... Sorry, that are a normal type. That is huge. Also, it gives me some fire coverage to do some pretty dirty things to grass type. You're still leading, aren't you, Annie? Why could you not be leading with a grass type? It's actually like the worst thing as well. Fire normal. Okay. In that case, Super Inhuman, I'm sorry, you gotta take one for the team here. Yikes. Let's curse the Litleo. Alright. I salute you. You gave your life so that others can run. Keegan, let's get you in, I think for the first time, actually. See if you can finish off this Litleo. Let's put a Confuse Ray on you as well. Because now all we need to do is, you know, live. You might say, you know, that's a funny assessment, good analysis there. But they're going to die to the curse eventually, so... Alright, Confuse Ray, thank you. You did about as much as you normally do. But Keegan gets some experience. Nameless wants to learn Protect. I'm not going to do it because there's not that many double battles in this game. I think there is a... Well, we've already fought a gym lead that had a double battle, but I think there's another one later on. I might be misremembering that. In which case, Protect, you know, very strong in double battles. If that becomes a problem, I'll just relearn the move, right? I think there's nothing over there for me. I think I need Rock Smash to do anything. Have a look at your fire-resistant Pokemon. Alright, let's see what you've got for fire resistance. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That's not a great start. C-Dot, not renowned for being fire resistant. Also, you are going to perish. Alright, there's nothing I can do about it. Alola, I'm sorry, you should have healed some Pokemon before I entered this battle. But Annie, can we get off a Flame Charge? Oh, it's Flame Burst, not Flame Charge. Okay, we can get one off. Alright, I'm beginning to see a pattern. You've brought only grass types, haven't you? Uh-oh. Well, Annie, you have defeated it. Unfortunately... Oh, it was the end of the battle. You're lucky, because I think you're going to die to poison. Okay, let me just burn this poison off. Because you don't die to poison, you survive and then it fades away. And let's do some healing. Right, emergency rare candy. Let's give that to a lower. Because you're a bit of a lower level. Oops, wrong thing. We'll get a revive in here. And then, how many potions did I pick up? 5. I think Alora's earned 2. I think Annie's earned... Actually, Annie might have earned the other 3. You know what? We'll give one to Digief as well. And I think we've got a berry juice in here somewhere, right? Oh, we have a super potion as well. I forgot about that. Oh, I've got a lemonade. Man, I could have done this so much better. Whatever. Alright, we'll give the berry juice a super inhuman. Keegan, I'm sorry. You're just going to passively be picking up experience for the rest of this battle. Okay, Oops. Again, sorry, I lent on the speed up key. And I forgot, I should probably not lead with a lower. You are not suited to this area. Let me put DigiF at the front. Very close to a level. Alright, how much is Feint Attack going to do? A little bit less than half. Or is it exactly half? I think it's less. Alright. Which means I should swap into Annie, because you're going to do a fire-type attack. Wow, they predicted the swap. Genius. Alright, DigiF, I hope you enjoyed your time at the front. Super Inhuman, welcome to the front. This is another nice quality of life thing. If you give your Pokemon one-use items, they come back at the end of the battle. But it's only for, like, I think, special trainer battles, right? I think that's what it said in the message. It might be all trainer battles, actually. It might just be wild Pokemon encounters that it doesn't come back on. But it's just nice if, you know, you get, like, a major boss encounter, just put a Psychic Gem on one of your Pokemons or something, and it comes back at the end of battle. Very nice. Right, let's go with Payback here. Wow. Super Inhuman, you're going to try and... Okay, never mind. You're going to try and put a curse on because you are definitely perishing here. Let's go with a lower. Very unfortunate I led with a Ghastly into something with Psychic-type maneuvers. That's one of the biggest misconceptions as well, especially for people, you know, play Gen 1 Pokemon, that Psychic is super effective to Ghost-type. And it's because Psychic's super effective to Poison-type, and the only Ghost Pokemon in Gen 1 is, you know, the Ghastly evolution line, which is Ghost Poison. So it got, like, this misnomer that, you know, Psychic was super effective against it. Bryolu. You know, actually, Alola, you're probably good enough for this. At the very least, we'll use a Bullet Seed. Save a bit of PP elsewhere. Okay, so this was better than average Razor Leaf. Bullet Seed, round of applause. You hit 5 times. You really wanted to show Razor Leaf up. Alright, what is this, TM? Incinerate. Now you're speaking my language. In fact, how good is Incinerate versus Flame Burst? Oh, Alola can learn it as well. Oh, Flame Burst is 70, so I won't put Incinerate on you. I will put on a Alola, though. A little bit of coverage. I like it. Not particularly good coverage, I will say, but coverage nonetheless. Right, do I want Trick or Treat or do I want Leech Seed? Neither particularly good. You know what? I've still not used Trick or Treat yet, but it could be funny if I do. And actually, while I'm here... So, Infestation can be learned by a few of these guys. Grass Knot is not particularly good. I think I'll hold off on the Infestation. There is a temptation to throw it onto Gengar to do Curse plus Infestation for big damage over time. And by big, I kind of mean, you know, reasonable. Alright, let me grab a Revive as well if I have another one. I do. Right, return to me, Super Inhuman. And... let me drop a fresh water here. Super Inhuman, I think you've had your chance now. You're gonna drop back into the party. I'll lead with a low, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna be an electric-type guy. Am I afraid the bridges might collapse under me at any moment? Okay, way to make me paranoid. Bailey, sorry. Carkol, that's the Pokemon. Alright, Bullet Seed. Care to hit 5 times? Pain, you need to hit many times though, Bullet Seed. I'll take 4. We will die though to the next hit, so let me swap to Annie. God, Flash Fire is so useful when you're expecting a Fire-type move. That thing probably has Steam Engine. Not that I was going to hit it with a Fire-type move anyway, but I shouldn't do. And Keegan passively levels. Very nice. Steel typing, we'll stick with Annie. Okay, that's sturdy. Fair enough. Good living. We'll give you an Astonish. The crit mattered. Don't worry, the bridges won't collapse. Thank you. Now I feel at ease. Alright, so there's a cutscene here where the big bad, they've already caught Articuno, they catch Moltres here, and this Jax guy is trying to stop them. Like, he's like his grandfather's protege. And now he's teamed up with me, which is fantastic because he's the best nurse in the game. He just immediately heals all your Pokemon and will help you in all battles going forward. So let me abuse Jax for a little bit. As the walking nurse joy that he is. Raise special attack, you say? Who needs a special attack up? Honestly, I mean, we've already given Annie some love. But it's pretty good on Annie. It also wouldn't be too bad on Superhuman, but I think for now, let's give it to Annie, because Annie's almost certainly not going to learn any Fizz attack moves. I think Gengar does have access to some. Alright, you're an artist. All artists I think in this game use Smeargles with like annoying move pools. So let's see what yours do. Alright, nice. They both have Roast Berries, which I think is anti-burn, correct? Ooh. Well, that's not going to do that much damage. Let's go with a Bullet Seed. Alright, nice that we've attacked different Pokemon. Very well done. We're getting there. We're chipping them down. Right, goodbye, Staravia. You did absolutely nothing. Ah! Jax is also running a bit of a ghost challenge right now. Live. Alright, nice work, Aloha. Alright, let's do a little switch around now. The only downside to having Jax is that it stops all of your Pokemon getting levels. So, like, Nameless is getting nothing right now. Because I only get the first 3 in my party to get the experience. It's still worth it, though. And we needed the heal anyway. Alright, that's a future puzzle. Very sneaky Dusk Ball. The volcano does house many secrets, you are correct. Oh, what a great battle for me as well. He only had one Pokemon, so he didn't initiate a double battle. So I'm going to get the free heal for this. Without Jax, like, sucking up some of the XP from the rest of my party. Beautiful. Torkoal, although, is going to be a pretty tanky dude, right? Oh, and you fire spin me? Alright. DGF, I think you're going to perish here, sadly. You're definitely going to perish. Goodbye. Alright, Super Inhuman. It's your time to shine. Man, Torkoal is such another cool design of a Pokemon. I kind of wish it got a little bit of an extra, you know, loving. Maybe like an evolution, or like maybe a regional evolution or something. I kind of wish... I don't think it has got a Mega Form, right, before I say stupidness. I kind of wish it had a Mega Form when Mega Evolution was a thing. Mega Evolution, by the way, is in this game as well, so... we could get Gengarite somewhere. I'm not sure exactly sure where it is. And have a Mega Gengar, which will be pretty good. And in fact, same with Bannet, so... And I think I know where Banetite is, actually. Okay, how do we want to approach this? Probably Nightshading the Slugma, so I don't get the burn contact. The special defense rise doesn't matter if I just Nightshade you. Drillbur plus Geodude. We should focus on the Geodude here to help Staravia live. Kind of wish that did over half, but we can do a Shadow Sneak in the future. Right, Staravia, I guess you haven't got a good move pool to beat the Geodude. But surely you could have seen that the Geodude needed like 1 damage done to it and just tickled him. Alright, I'm pretty certain Jax leaves us fairly soon. It's kind of weird, like, Jax is with you basically all through this floor, up until the point there's a chance, and it's like, well, why would you use the Chansey? I guess I could have not used Jax's help, I think. I think that was an option. But you know what? We're making this game hard enough as it is. I'll use Jax at every opportunity. Jackson is healing goodness. All right, let's do a little swap here. Super Inhuman, go. Alright, DGF wants Hex as well. Yeah. I think Nightshade... Well, I know Nightshade is not good enough. Alright, and now we'll go with another Nightshade. So yeah, I think basically... Okay, we can't get that. Yeah, there we go. Like, why Chansey there? Alright, we have to battle now with the big bad. It has to be another double battle. I don't remember exactly what they use, but I'm gonna hedge my bets a little bit. I will... I'll lead with DigiF, Keegan, and then we'll use Annie as like the last resort sweeper. Man, the music in this game is so good. Okay, double ghost typing. It's both good and bad. Please outspeed. Okay, we outspeed the Duskull, but we didn't get the kill. Pain. I'm gonna go for a Shadow Sneak here. I don't know if it's gonna get the kill. Staravia, what are you doing, by the way? You're just doing nothing. You have no moves that can hurt them. Oh, you have Aerial Ace, don't you? Very suspicious. Right, Pursuit does 40. We'll replace Pursuit with Payback. I knew you had a damaging move. And then Swoobat. Well, that's actually not the worst thing for me. Oh, you disabled Hex. I forgot about that. Dang. You know what? I'm just going to get as much damage in as I can. I think DGF is dying this turn anyway. I'd be stunned if they live. Oh, wow. DGF, you're fighting. I'm stunned you lived. You know what? Same again, please. Alright. Great work, DGF. There's no shame in what just happened then. Alright, let's get Keegan in now. And we should be able to... Oh, it's not a 2-on-1. God, one of them had 3 Pokemon? I didn't realize. Interest... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, it's interesting they went for the Cacnea, but I guess they couldn't endeavour the Sableye, and it was going to do the most damage. Either way, I'm feeling pretty happy that my last one is Ghost Fire into Cacnea. The pain, but Payback. Okay, Payback did actually nothing then. Live, Keegan. Keegan not living. Alright. Annie, time to slurp up some XP. Flame Burst here. You might actually get a double kill. Why are you just doing Thunder Wave? Jax, you are one of the biggest hurdles to complete in this game, is you. You do some bizarre stuff. Oh, I got disabled. No, okay, never mind, we're good. Jax broke through confusion and used a damaging move. 3k, by the way. That's some good money. I like the fact that Jax says, oh, it's not worth chasing them. Jax, just chase them. What are you doing, you crazy MFer? Right, yeah, please take me back to the volcano. It's where I need to be. Let me go pick up this ball. Did you heal me as well? You did. Very nice of you. I appreciate it. I'll take a super potion. And we'll bring... Ooh, Salandit. We'll bring... God damn it. We'll bring Oricorio back into the party. And Annie can take a break. You've earned it. You're also, like, several levels higher than anyone else. And you might be on the level cap right now, or close to it. I wasn't paying attention at the end of the last battle. If I gained 1 experience. By the way, a little cheeky trick here. Let me cure your poison. Let me just put you in the box. Close it. And reopen it again. You're now cured. The magic healing properties of a box. Alright, Annie, still in the box. And I was hoping to get to the next town this episode. Welcome back, Gleb. But I think we'll call it here. In part because I might do the run back. I did go a bit too far. I was going to say I might do the run back for a Sandy Gas, but maybe I don't. Maybe I do it later when I get Rock Smash and I can get back pretty quickly then. But yeah, we're not too far away from the next town, which has the second gym in it, so hopefully next episode we can deal with the second gym. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out, and I'll see you on the next part. Goodbye.